Good afternoon, everybody. So I'm doing something today that I have no desire to do, and that is to drain my swimming pool. Oh, wait a second. This is not a swimming pool. This is my crawl space. So we've had a lot of rain here in central Missouri in the last week or so. So I'm going to try to pump this water out of here. I have no idea if it's going to work. There's probably 4 or 5 inches of water in the bottom of this crawl space. Maybe I should have made it a swimming pool. It's holding water pretty well. But I better get it drained before it fills up and I have a 4 or 5 foot pool. You know, time to get down to the footing. The walls are 4 foot. So I'm about, walls are probably 5 foot at the top. So we're going to attempt to get it drained today, and we'll see how this works. So bear with me. I don't know where I'm going to start at. I think I'll move the camera. I'm going to try to start in this corner over here. There's a hole over here, so I'm going to set this up over here. There you go, you can see it over there. So I might have to trench it out. I don't know how much I'm going to get on the video. If I can maybe squeeze out a little bit. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Straw. I have a trash pump I borrowed from a neighbor. Good neighbors I have. Just moved here and already offer me their equipment. That's what neighbors are all about in the country. Helping each other out. So I got to prime this thing, get it going. I'm going to use that jug he's got on there. He uses a float. But I got a deep hole over there in that corner where we dug out for the sewer line. I'm going to try to stick it down in there, and hopefully I can get this water. I might have to do some channels, digging some channels down through here, but I'm hoping that's a low spot. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to get a pair of pliers to move that wire. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of fogs in here. It's a beautiful day out. About 70 degrees. No, I'm not going to empty it with this little jug either. I've got to prime this pump. Take the cap off. Get the water in there. Alright, full of water. Choke it. Up, got to turn it on. Alright, you're missing all the fun. It's like a steak over here. I'm already drenched. Somebody outside holding the hose. We gotta come up with a plan here. Improvise. Let's see if we can improvise with this pipe. But I need to be able to get this water up over the wall without me holding it. So we got to figure a way to do this out. Alright, we're going to see if that will work. This might be comical, but we're going to try. Alright, we gotta find a better way to do this. I can't stand there all day holding that hose, so I'm gonna go back to the shop, find a way to improvise even better what I have, and we'll pick up where I left off. It's bringing it down. It's brought it down about an inch or so, but I just, you can't stand there and hold that hose all day. That's a workout. Alright, I'm back. Well, I don't know how this is going to work. I wanted to improvise. I need some duct tape. I don't have any duct tape, so we'll try one of those nylon wraps. But I found some 2-inch pipe, and I found a reducer. I really like that. I don't have any glue either, so I can't glue the reducer on the 2-inch pipe. So I'm going to hope it doesn't blow it off, and then I'm going to try to use one of those nylon ties to hold the hose on. I got a feeling it's going to get dangerous. Down enough. Unfortunately, I wonder if I could shove it in that hole there. Stop blowing it out. It might stay in this one, I don't know. Either that or it's going to blow it out and hit me in the head. Shove it down in there as far as I can. See what happens here. Might get dangerous. Or it might work. Right now it's holding on. Show you what I got here. Can you see it over there coming out? So right now I just got it shoved in this 2-inch pipe. So that improvised, I hope it doesn't blow it out of there. It's going to be painful when it comes out. You can see it there, yeah, so right there. I shoved it in that 2-inch pipe. Shoved it pretty far down in there, about 3 feet or so. You can see it blowing it out the other end down there. So that way I can concentrate on making sure the water gets over to the hole. I knew my palm was low, so, a good way to fill it up. I'm sure I'll add, an 1/8 of an inch, if that. As you can see, it's coming down little by little. You can see over there. I'll keep showing it here in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, we are gaining ground. Look on that corner over there. I can't know if you can tell or not. I'll walk around there a little bit. But we probably brought it down a couple inches at least. Got the gravel filling right there. Got the gravel out there, the island. There's more gravel going around the field out there. My mini island. Anyway, I'll let it continue. I'll bring you back. We'll see how much we get out of here. I'm doing printing. I hope I'm not doing printing. I hope it all slopes down to this corner over here. coming out over here. Kind of washing out a little bit, not bad. But anyway, look at that coming out. That worked really well. I didn't really think it would stay in that pipe. You know, that's a lot of pressure. I'll tell you what. I got soaked like an old fireman hose flying around. A couple times it flew around and sprayed me. It was kind of funny. I don't think I had it on camera. We'll see, but I don't think it did. I had the camera pointing over that way, but I don't know if it got me or not. It's pretty funny though. That my pants were soaked, my shirt was soaked. Pretty much soaked from head to toe. I think my hat's even kind of got some wet spots on it. But moving right along. I don't know how long it would take to drain this. But right now this is looking good. No more swimming pool. Alright, so I'm done here for the day. I didn't film the whole thing, of course. You know, you don't want to see water getting pumped out of a crawl space. Just the, you know, really just how it went about, how it get, you know, how to do it. If you need to ever get it pumped out, you know, get you a trash pump. That's what I used here. Like I say, my neighbor was kind enough to loan me a trash pump. And as you can see, I'll turn the camera around here. There's still a little bit of water in here. I can still keep pumping. But at the end, it's kind of funny. There's not enough water to pump up the hose, and it came out of the pipe eventually. You know, that little pipe I had set up, it kind of spit out of there finally, because it's just that force of keep pushing that water out. You know, it'd be down and it'd push it out, and it just kind of dribble out and it'd push it out. Well, eventually that just pushed the hose out. So in that case there, I just had to grab the hose, and that's how it works. You know, because that water is pumping up in the intake, you know, and then eventually gets enough water in there to force it out the outtake. But it did the job. So let me turn the camera around here and I'll show you what we got going here. All right, so show you what we got here. You can see, I don't know if you remember looking at the beginning of the video, but you know, we got a little bit of water. I did trench a little bit. You'll see these little trenches around, you know, down there. You can see some of these trenches. And it's going back down that hole over in the low corner. But, you know, this will dry up pretty fast now. I mean, it was probably never going to dry up. You know, I could probably dig a hole over here, and, you know, it's got maybe a couple spots, you know, if I wanted to drag the thing over here and do it, I could, you know, especially where I'm standing at. You know, see if I can get the camera down here. Yeah, so, where's my boots? So, you know, there's probably 2 inches of water right here. Just in a little puddle though. I don't think it's really worth, you know, draining. It will evaporate. You know, it wasn't going to evaporate that fast. I've had water in here before, almost this much, and it took a while to evaporate out. There's a lot of frogs around. I don't know how they're going to get out. I think they're just probably going to die. You know, find a way out, or maybe the birds will find them. You know, I have no idea. Or snakes. I did see a snake in here the other day. I don't know how he got in here, but I think through the hole over there where I was pumping water out. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't get it completely out, but I think we got it enough that it's going to evaporate. You know, it shouldn't take long. If it doesn't, then I can always come back down here and dig a hole somewhere, and maybe where I'm standing at, and let it drain this way here. But it's not worth it really right now. I mean, I don't think I get that much water out. And like I say, it should eventually evaporate out. Some of you are probably wondering, you know, you're always going to have those water problems. No. Secondly, we are going to encapsulate the crawl space, and what that means is they'll come through here. They're the company that comes out. They'll put plastic on the floor, on the walls, you know, everywhere around it, and then they'll dig a drain around the edge of the inside of the crawl space, and they'll put a pipe in there all the way around the whole foundation. And you would think they would do that beforehand, but you know, I talked to the guy. He said, "No, we'll come in after you guys get the house, you know, have it framed in, then we'll come in and do it." But, you know, before, you know, I think it'd be a lot easier to do it while you can stand. You know, they're like, "No, we can do it with a 4-foot crawl space." You know, like those guys don't mind. They get down on their hands and knees and start digging a trench. You know, and they'll slope it all back to that corner, probably that corner I had over there. You know, back over here. You know, they'll slope it somewhere, and then they'll discharge it. You know, they'll put a sump pump in here. They'll put a humidifier, dehumidifier in here. And so, you know, you'll come underneath this crawl space, it will be dry as can be once they're done. I mean, so anyway, I thought I'd bring you along. Thanks for watching. You know, something different today. Like I say, you know, it wasn't something I planned. I planned on mowing today, but more mowing. There's always mowing to do. Like I said, I tried to film some of it yesterday, but I need to get a gimbal. I got one here, you know, I can move this one around like this, you know. You know, it's pretty good. It's a Osmo, but I haven't figured out a way to mount it in my tractor, but it'd probably work pretty good, you know, hitting bumps, you know, whatever. But I'll try it out. But anyway, well, thanks for joining, and we'll catch you on the next video.